Oops, I was on mute. Yeah, we didn't really do much. We've been snowed in, so we've just been chilling. And yeah, not too much. Pretty low key. How about you? Did you do anything fun? Set up all going. Kids were sick. Yeah. At least you got kids, right? They keep you busy. We just have a dog. Dog kind of keeps us busy. Wine and cheese night? Nice. That sounds very wholesome. It's a patch. Hey, my AirPods Pro won't toggle between the different modes. Uh-oh. Is it broken? Bond first drip? Yeah. I saw like half of it. Let me watch a replay really quick. I went on like a pretty sick losing streak on ladder yesterday. I wasn't feeling very well. Not because I was like sick. I was just, I don't know. Just, yeah, you can just use the Discord. So I've lost a lot of points, unfortunately. Just watch this replay. I've been studying a lot lately, and my brain's like very overloaded. Starcraft's like school, man. I like think more in Starcraft than anything else. It's like, because I've actually been active, you know. When I say active, I mean like I've been trying. Roughly for like the past 2 weeks. And so let's see here. Studying for the big BSL, man. But next week I have to actually start working, and I'm still in my master's program, so I'm gonna have school starting in about like a week and a half. So I don't know how much I can actually commit to StarCraft, but I've been pretty active in the past like 2 weeks. Yeah, no, I think my performance has been fine. It's just yesterday I wasn't like feeling very well. So I was just like donking around, and then I just lost like 5 in a row. What's up, Dada? How's it going? Anyways, just watch this replay. Hey Zen, Happy New Year's, man. So I like this. I actually like this move out here. StarCraft player, nice. Netherlands, is it red? If you found red, dude. Hey Soren. What's up, man? So, alright, let's put my thinking cap on, guys. I talked to Stryker about this yesterday. So I've been experimenting, I've been studying some VODs on dealing with muta opens, and I realized there's a lot of variations that Zerg could do in terms of muta opens. And so my stock response is solid, but it has some holes in it. And so the zealot move out, the 5 zealot move out's usually good, like right when your cannon finishes, especially against the lair type open. And I was quite certain I was playing against lair and not hydras, unless it's some weird late hydra build, which could happen, but it's low probability. So I push out, and this push out is strong because I get a scout and I can also force out wounds here. But I realized one mistake was that, like, I thought this is 5 hatch Hydra because I didn't see a 6th hatchery, but I realized it was too early for him to do that because I forced out so many leans, right? So it's this weird situation where, like, he has 300 minerals right now, right? So theoretically, he could put his 6th hatchery down. But because he's, like, in the middle of a fight, he's not. So I assumed this was not Muta at all. Because there's no gas, right? Because, I mean, usually if there's gas, it'll be up here, right? The second gas. If it's a third gas, then that's usually a Muta all-in. But he's not making, like, a Den or an Evo. And I can't really tell if that's just a function of him fighting, which it probably is, or if he's just going Mutas. So in this case, I specifically told myself, okay, like, my zealots are scouting already, so I don't need to scout with the Corsair. So with the Corsair, I'm just gonna go fight and kill an Overlord instead of scouting, which is typically not a good move. Like, it's only a good move if you know exactly what your opponent's doing, right? But here I made an assumption that this is not Muta, so therefore I could kill this because I had a pretty decently fast tech. And I'm making things hectic, so let's pop the Overlord and then just run back home, right? So I kind of botched my micro a little, but it was like okay though. I think my micro was like, well, it wasn't okay. I killed the drone. I forced out a lot of lings, and I feel like I did what I needed to do here, right? I forced out lings while my economy's like booming. However, it should have been suspicious to me that there was no tech buildings here, right? And that's hard because it's kind of like, how do you know if it's part of the build or if this is like a user error, right? But in this case, like, there's multiple things that could happen, right? Like, there's a third gas that could be a Muta all-in, but they could still just go 2 gas in 5 Mutas, right? Or, you know, 5 Muta skirts. So at this point, I ruled that out, but my scouting was poor because I went for the Overlord kill instead of going for the full thing. So I reverted to going for a 3 gateway zealot push, like a follow-up to that 5 zealot push, to put on some pressure and then do a later Templar Archives. Had I known that it was a Muta opening, I would have gone for Archives, right? Archives sooner, and then Archives, and then 3 gateways. And then from there, I was like thinking about, like, okay, with 3 gateways, what's the play, right? Because the hard part from this point on is that I don't know what's going on, and you can't scout. I mean, I could send a probe out, and sometimes I send like a speed zealot out to go scout, which is fine. But the probe is not really like, it's not super reliable there. So what I was worried of is usually when I play good Zerg, sometimes my stock response is to go for like a Zealot, 7 Ser, 1 Archon timing, and then I'll take a third behind it if it's easily accessible. Fighting Spirit, you have to ramp third, so you can defend it really easily. And then I don't cut probes, right? So usually if you want to go for a timing, you just build up to about 42 probes. But you just keep making probes because you don't really seek to end the game. I mean, sometimes you win the game with the Corsair Zealot Archon timing. But here I didn't even know at all, right? So what's the play here, right? Like, if I knew, let's just say if I knew it was mutas, right? But I didn't know how many mutas, right? How many mutas. I realized after I talked to Striker, like you can't Muta all in because he doesn't have a third gas, right? I mean, I guess it's possible he could have just made it late, but highly doubtful that it's going to be a Muta all in. In which case, you don't really have to worry about a counter. Now, you could get counter, but it's you could deal with it if you have 7 or 8 Corsairs, right? And you should have Templar tech at the time. But the question is then to know, how do you know if the Zerg is going 5, like opening 5 Mutas and then into Hydras, or if they're going for a lot of Mutas, right? Because they could still, like, he could still go for a Muta Scourge off of like a later third gas and then just make 3 Sunkens, right? So if I go for my Zealot Archon timing, he can come and counter me, right? So then it becomes a battle of like vision, right? Like, do I know where his army is, right? So how do I get vision? In that case, if I have 3 gateways, then what I usually do is I make a Dark Templar, two High Templars into an Archon, and then the Dark Templar goes to scout, right? The Dark Templar is super important for scouting. The alternative is I can make 3 High Templar, 1 Archon, and then stuff the like High Templar like right behind like a gas or something, and then if they go for the counter, then you basically storm them as you come, and that's your defense, right? But let's see what happens. Like, I move out, so I want to put some more pressure, right? Because I've got my Sayers, right? Do I have 5? 5 is, oh, I don't quite have 5. Okay, but I wanted to put pressure because it's important to not allow Zerg to drone to, like, at this case, you don't want him to drone to 45, but I'm encountered by Mutas, right? So now I'm like, okay, well, first of all, he has his third gas. Hatchery sunk, right? Now I'm like, oh, okay, now I gotta run back home. And then usually, this wasn't like the usual timing, because usually I would come with an Archon, but because I had a late Archives, I didn't have that, because I didn't know it was Muta at this point. So now I have to run back home. So luckily he didn't moving shot me, because that would have been really hurtful. Just queue up some Corsairs. I attempt to make a third base, because sometimes you could still sneak it, because it's kind of like a battle of vision. And there's my Dark Templar, right? The Dark Templar exists to scout, except he gets stuck. So this is what happened here. He gets stuck. But notice my Procrant's at 54, right? So I'm not cutting at like 44, because I've been experimenting with different probe counts, because if you cut, then you have a bigger mid-game timing, but you don't really have a lot of equity going into the late game. I mean, it's okay. It's not all in. It's just, you know, you just remake probes as you take your third. But my DT should have been, like, more over here, right? Because at this point, I'm like, you know, you still don't know if it's a Muta all-in, right? Because for all I know, they could be banking up, like, Muta Scourge there. So I try to, like, push out a little bit. I think once you have about 7 Sayers, as long as your Sayers are behind your units and you can't get flanked, like, as long as you have enough vision on the map to deal with all this, right? You know, you're able to not get flanked and lose all your Corsairs. Because if you lose all your Corsairs, you just lose, right? Now, if he only has 5 Mutas, then I'm okay, right? So let's move out and see if I could get some scouting information. I've thrown up 6 gateways, which is a pretty good count. So 6 gates into a third is usually pretty good. This is obviously like pretty risky in some ways, but at the same time, you know, his Hydra upgrades are gonna be a little bit later. So because he went Muta and he got that fast third gas, and you have a Dark Templar kind of around, so maybe I should like block the ramp a little bit. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. How do you know it's 42 probes? Micro is cheating. You kind of just get a feel for it, but 40, well, it's 41 probes, right? But you have 1 probe stuck there, so it's 42. So 41 is 20 minerals on your main, 15 on your natural on minerals, okay? So let's see. And this is something that I check like often, like see how well I'm doing this, right? So let's just see here. Is this 12? That might be more than 12. It's 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 9 is 24. Okay, so never mind. I have 55, right? But you should have 20 plus 15, which is 35, plus 6, which is 41, and that's like the. It's not. It's hard to say. Like that's the saturation you want if you just want to maximize on 2 base and you just want to push. Okay. You could super saturate, right? But usually super saturating is so that you could transfer your probes to your 3rd base immediately so that you have 3 bases up and running really fast, right? So that's a thing. Now, if you want like a heuristic to understand how you get to 41 probes, it's if you generally have a forge fast expand and like a pretty normal nexus timing, like around 14 supply or something, right? It's gonna differ based off of like what Zerg does. If you make non-stop probes roughly up to about 6:45ish, you'll hit 41, right? So usually I keep making probes up until about like 7 minutes, like my last cutoff, and that hits me at 44 every game, right? So every game I know I have 44. But if you want to go 41, you just cut at like 6:45 or something, and then as long as you've been making probes non-stop, you'll always get there. And in a lot of matchup, that's true. In TVZ, this is also true, where you make your SCVs not non-stop because you have to cut for turrets, but roughly at around like 7:30 in TVZ, you hit about 41 SCVs. And at that point, you actually, in many games, you want to pressure the Zerg from 7:30 to like 10 minutes, like pre-hive, right? With a lot of Marines, maybe start making vessels, or you go for a tank timing. You don't try to keep making SCVs at that point because your pressure is going to be a lot slower there, right? So similar in PvZ, but the considerations are different. You have to understand whether you want to go for a big push. So 41 is usually if you want to go for a huge Zealot, High Templar, like kind of playing like Bisu. Bisu does that a lot. But anyways, I digress. So Zealot Scout, okay, I see mutas. That's not 5 mutas, right? But this, at this point, I'm like, okay, is this muta all in? It's a lot of mutas. Now, I don't think it's all in. Okay, 11s. I don't think this is all in, but that's a significant amount of mutas, right? And I see Hydras, okay? So it's not all in, right? Because, like, they would make even more sunks, and they would not even have a Hydra den at all, right? And this would probably come a lot sooner. So this is just existing to deny this. So he gets, like, a lot of mutas, which kind of denies my third base, right? So the critical error that I made in this build is that I played defensive with my DTs for no real reason, right? Because like let's look at his like Hydras. 1, 2 Hydras. They don't even have speed, right? They don't even have speed, right? I mean, he could have Hydra upgrades had he gone 5 mutas, right? But the critical error that I made in this game against a high-level player like Striker, right? This is not like some ladder garbage Zerg, right? Is I didn't actually scout with my Dark Templar, right? Like I made it and I said I was gonna go scout, but I didn't actually go and scout, right? Like this is donk plays. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna clear some Zerglings. I'm gonna make a third. This is like that mental cope where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a Dark Templar to scout, but then I don't actually scout, right? Because I want to make a third base, and I have no idea what my opponent's doing, right? But what I could have done is I could just poke up and be like, oh, okay, there's a Hydra den, right? Oh, there's 4 sunken colonies, which is a huge tell that this guy's going mutas. There's a freaking 4th base that's done that I don't even know about, right? So my Dark Templar just collected his salary and his benefits and didn't do anything, right? So that was the critical error here because I don't have information on what to do, right? Now, my build is kind of catch-all in the sense that I don't make an Archon, which is good because the no Archon gives me High Templar can be played against Muta Scourge as well, and Hydras, right? Okay, like, I would have known this was coming. I would have known that this was coming if my Dark Templar went to go do his job, right? But he didn't do his job. So now I have to cancel my third base. Okay, I see that there's all of this. I would have seen a fourth base, which is pretty big. Now he tries to go in for a little bit of a push here. Wasn't super successful. But he's on 51 drones. He's almost on full 4-base saturation, right? So I adjust. I throw up 8 gates instead of taking my third, right? So instead of 6-gate third, you go 8 gates. And now I'm kind of like, okay, now I know he doesn't have that many Hydras, but he's making them, right? Because I saw the Hydras starting to be built. So now I can go ahead and take my base, and I can start pushing out if I'm careful with my units, because I still have 5 Corsairs. If he remakes Scourge and Mutas, and sometimes Zergs do, this becomes kind of risky, and it becomes very reliant on my Storms, right? But here it seems like he's playing a little more defensive with his units. So I start pushing out, and this is the game where I'm kind of like, okay, I need a third base, and I need a second forge, and this has to go to distance, okay? Because now I don't have a timing anymore. Especially now this Dark Templar, like, this guy's like, a year later, he does his job, or he's like, okay, I'm going to start to scout this. And when I saw the fourth base with this many drones, I'm like, oh my god. This is trouble, right? This is trouble. Because he has 58 drones now, which is not good at all. Double forge, and I need to take another base ASAP. Like a fourth base, because you can't fight and you can't attack into this, okay? You can if you have God Storms, but it's not smart, because what I also realized was in a game like this, if you're going to go for a timing, like a goon timing, you either go after your second upgrade. So I've 1-1 done about a minute ago, or like a minute, 1.5 minutes ago or something. But usually each upgrade is like just under 3 minutes, right? So if I started at like 4:30, 9 minutes after that's 13:30, right? Or 13 minutes if you just take into account that it's less than 3 minutes, right? At around 13 minutes, you should have your third upgrade finishing, right? Mine is a little bit late because I think I started my upgrades a little bit later. So it's actually stupid to commit to an attack right before your +1 or your +2 armor finishes, especially against a Hydra heavy composition, right? Because in Striker's build, let's track back here, right? In Striker's build, he actually doesn't, like, he gets his Evo chamber, but he doesn't get his Hydra Den, right? So his Evo chamber is roughly the same upgrade time. He gets +1 carapace and he gets +1 attack. So what this means is that he's gonna have +2 ranged, so he also has a timing that I didn't anticipate. I didn't realize that with this build that he goes, he still maintains his ranged upgrades, right? So when it's time for me to move out, he has +2 on the way, and they finish right at about the time his Hydras are finishing. He has 60 drones, right? Muta and Scourge with +1 armor, right? I don't have enough Corsairs to deal with all that. Now, I do have, like, you know, Dark Templar openings and stuff. So, I made a mistake. Because instead of... Now, I went for Double Forge, which is fine. And I should have gone to Double Forge sooner, once I knew what was going on. And then I start taking my fourth base after I try to attack. But this was stupid, because I tried to move out, and I have a huge problem in my PvZ here, right? Because I keep trying to attack into a Zerg pre my third upgrade, right? That's like Terran attacking before like 3-2 or something, right? Like right before Terran gets 3-2, like Terran attacks into Protoss, right? And this is like the Protoss equivalent, where like in lower level games, like, this doesn't matter. You just go and attack, you just pray that it works, and like a lot of times you just make it happen, right? But I'm realizing it's like better and better Zergs that your upgrade timings actually matter a lot, right? Because you either attack right when your second upgrade finishes, which is like 11 minutes, and that's kind of like as your observers and your goons start coming out, But this is a really like weird timing here, right? So perhaps I could have done something, but no, like his mutas are, my Sayers are out of position. I micro this very poorly. But even still, he has a lot of units. I mean, they're not all together, but I don't really have that many units, right? Like, this is kind of a stupid attack. And it's +2 finish, right? So this is kind of like the stupidest thing I could have possibly done. To not acknowledge or respect the +2. Because I'm still on 1-1. Now, 1-1 is like, yeah, it's like even, but at the same time, you want your second armor. Otherwise, those +2 hydras like really hurt, right? So I tried to fight, but this is really dumb, right? Because it's like, you can maybe, you know, I mean, maybe I could have gotten up this ramp. Like, you just get a storm up, you get off the ramp, and you bust, right? But I don't like maybes, right? Because it's just a stupid move. Like, if he had his army in position and stuff, like, this would never work against, like, a better Zerg than Striker, right? So maybe my High Templar storms up there. Maybe you get up there and then you just, you know, make it work, right? And I keep trying to push, and now at this point it's already over, right? I don't have a 4th base. I don't have a robotics. My 3rd base is barely. I don't have a support bay. I'm sorry. I'm still on 8 gateways, and I'm playing against a Zerg with 57 drones. This is not very fun. Now, you know, I can maybe like send a fleet of zealots to like snipe this or something, but at this point, it's over. Because you don't really understand that it's over until you start playing like a good Zerg who knows the art of the +2 range timing, right? Like, for example, I fight, right? Come on, right? Okay, so at this point, like, if you're not playing like Striker, playing, you know, garbage ladder Zerg, right? You don't actually think that it's over, right? Like, from here, you're kind of like, well, you know, I have my 3rd base, right? I got my gas going, you know, I've got upgrade, you know, 2 forge upgrades going. But at this point, like, you give this to any good Zerg, it's over. It's just over, right? Like, you can't come back. I mean, you'd have to have some miracle drops or something to come back here. And, like, this phase of the game is actually a win condition for Zerg. That I keep giving Zergs this win condition, right? Like, they're like, oh, I hope the Protoss attacks into me before their 3rd upgrades. And with my +2 ranged, I can go in for an all-in and kill them. Right? So I keep giving this to them, right? Where, like, in lower level play, right, against Zergs that don't have good macro, you could just win here, right? Because you're like, oh, well, you know, they're like still on like 45 drones, and you just win. Or you trade and then you just keep playing because they don't have that many drones, right? But it doesn't work. And this is kind of like that trap where I'm like, I keep overfitting to bad Zergs because like bad Zergs don't have good macro, right? But when they do have good macro, this is game over. Right here, it's game over. Like, it's actually game over here. Right? Like, you know, like, if you're casting BSL and, you know, you're, like, trying to be nice, you're like, oh, it's a good fight. Look at this big fight. Oh, they traded equally. It's you know, it's like, what, 4 bases versus 3. It's an even game, right? No. This is already over. Like, any pro, any high-level Zerg knows it's like, this game is done. You would need, like, Bisu and, like, Snow playing on Team Melee to come back from here. Because he comes in for the timing. This is the timing. The BSL commentator? No, it's not. No, guys. You guys only hear professional Gypsy and Nyokin, okay? You guys don't hear what happens, like, in the corridors of Discord. Because as a caster, you have to be nice, you know? Because, like, as a caster, you can't be like, you can't say these kinds of things, right? Because it kind of ruins the hype and the excitement, right? So it's just like, you can't, yo, shoot, Happy New Year's, man. Fresh emotes? I want to see some. Yeah, but no, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, back in the day, for like before you even had like the production bar, like StarCraft used to be so like exciting, like, oh my god, like, what is this, you know, like these micro, you know what I mean? But like you couldn't see that it was like 140 supply to like 78 or something, right? And then you know, so it's like the more you know, the more like it's like, yeah, we want to see these kinds of things, but at the same time, like even as a caster, you can't like share what you know because it'll ruin it for the people that don't know. So very active core JY core member. Give it to me, man. Supercomputer, yeah. And that's the thing. It's like obviously like when Gypsy and Naokin cast, like they are also both high level players. So like, you know, like they know when a game is over, but you can't. But you know, sometimes like the game is over at like 8 minutes, but then it drags on for 32 minutes, right? And so then usually what I see in the corridors is like a gun emoji. Often that's very common. Many other emotes that indicate the status of their mental state as they're casting the last 24 minutes of a game that's ended at 8 minutes. Dude, Shoop, where's the emotes, man? I'm just waiting. I can't play until we get it. Oh, it's in Discord? Oh god, that's gonna be so... That's gonna be very, very... well, it only makes sense if you're a JY Cord regular. If you want to hop in with for the fun, dude. It only makes sense. It only makes sense if you... Hey, make sure you tag Striker there, man. That's amazing. Holy moly, dude. Oh, that's a good one. You didn't even need his face for that one. You didn't even need the face, dude. Dude, Shoop is... I actually think Shoop has done more for the StarCraft community than many other people in the community. It's a little backhanded there. Like that backhanded comment? Yo. Rice gum, dude, I haven't seen rice gum for like at least 5 minutes, man. It's been a hot 5 minutes without the rice gum god. Oh my god, not like this. Dude, why does it look like my mouth is so like like dark? I look like a zombie that's like vomiting or something. Oh, you actually did? Sup, Aronax? Can I speak Korean? I can't speak Korean. I have like a kindergarten level Korean. So I've been watching a lot of Korean VODs, and if I like focus very carefully, then I could listen and understand. With I don't understand. I don't know all the vocabulary. So if I just like, so I'm like missing like a word here and there. So I have to go like translate it to like understand the word. So it's like enough to understand Korean VODs. Not, but I have to be very focused. I can't just like passively listen. And like I can kind of hear what they're saying, but not like exactly. Yeah, I can understand them, but not exactly though. Like there's enough words in a VOD that I don't know exactly what like all the words are. But enough for me to consume the content. So literally every night in bed, I'm just like watching VODs and studying furiously. So I have a lot of stuff that I learned, but I haven't like really tried or practiced, unfortunately. So yeah. All right. Maybe it's time. I wonder if Striker wants to grind some games, because I'd like to practice, put some stuff to practice. He's playing against DeWalt in Fighting Spirit. AFK build. No AFK build. I gotta grind, bro. He's eating, dude. He's always eating, bro. Whip Brood War. Who eats? Who eats, man? Dude, I ate Papa John's yesterday, and it is not the Papa John's that I remember. Like, I thought Papa John's was supposed to be like kind of like the royalty of pizzas, royalty of fast food pizzas, right? And I haven't eaten it because like it's like 3 times more expensive than like, you know, Domino's or something. Let those slurs slip. What do you mean let the slurs slip? I remember like 14 years ago, Papa John's. I mean, it's like the big pizza. It's like kind of thin, right? Got like the pepperoncinis and stuff. But I tried it yesterday, and I got it because it was like on DoorDash. Oh, actually? Oh, I didn't know that. Are you serious? On a conference call? Jeez, dude. Absolutely blasted, dude. Wait, was the founder also the CEO, or was he, or is he just some like just like a advisor on the board or something? Well, then he's not like Papa John anymore, or like he's no longer like, you know, his recipe or something. Yeah, whatever it is, I don't know, but you know, like whenever I eat stuff, like now that I'm like an adult, sometimes I like eat things that I used to like as a child or like growing up, right? And then every time I eat something, like then I like throw it over to my wife and I say like, okay, add that to like my list of things I should never get in my entire life, right? And Papa John's is one of those things, and I'm like, this is not good. Like, it's just not good pizza. Like, it's objectively just not good, you know? Domino's is good. Domino's is still good, dude. They're like, Domino's is like, dude, it's like $6 for two pizzas. I mean, one pizza, right? If you do the two for whatever. But like for a fast food chain, it's like, oh, dude, we got a Papa John's apologist, man. Yo, Rice Gum, man, you gotta chill out, bro, dude. Shoop is a god here, all right. Shoop, Pizza Hut, dude. Pizza Hut, dude. Come on, man. Like, pizza doesn't exist anymore. Isn't that funny though? That like Pizza Hut and Domino's, like they were kind of like on the same tier like a while ago, but. Papa Murphy's? What is Papa Murphy's, dude? Yo, Rice Gum, man, I love you, but you can't talk to Shoop like that, man. I'm gonna time you out for a hot 15 seconds. I want you to be reflective of your actions in the next 15 seconds, dude. Tiny little kebab shops over here sell pizza. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, but there's something about like all right, we're gonna double it. We're gonna double it. Double the timeout. This is gonna be like that story of like that dude that wanted to, you know, that took like 1 grain of rice but doubling every day instead of like having a lump sum payment, right? And over time, that rice grain farmer became very rich because he asked for double the rice every single day. So let's see it works. No Hatch, no thank you. No, but you know, sometimes like you like eating sometimes you like eating garbage food, you know what I mean? So I feel like I have a theory that some foods are designed to be garbage. Okay? Hey Wordy, what's up, man? Okay, let me just ask this, guys. Are gourmet burgers ever better than like your favorite chain burger? Let's be honest here. Like just like I've eaten fancy burgers at sit-down restaurants, okay? And they're good. They're not bad. They're good. But did you ever crave a gourmet burger more than like your favorite fast food burger? Like, I need to make a poll here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever say, I'm never like, oh my god, I gotta eat that burger at that sit-down restaurant. Like, yeah, it's good, but it's not like, you know, for me, it's like In-N-Out, right? Sometimes get that McDonald's craving. Yeah, because it's like you can't emulate McDonald's. Like sometimes your food has to be garbage, right? If I'm out to sit down, I'm getting a burger, I'm gonna get something else. Yeah, exactly, right? Like In-N-Out, I like Five Guys. All right, Hatch, cut it out, bro. You gotta take a deep breath. You gotta let it go. And he's just, you just gotta like let it go. I like when my food reflects my personality. So what? What's your personality? McDonald's? Elsa? What's Elsa, dude? Is that some Canadian? Hodad's? Isn't that freaking San Diego? That shop that has like fat ass burgers? Oh, let it go like Elsa. TT1, man, that's dated, man. That's like... That reference would have worked like 7 years ago, but... It's just boomer, absolute boomer toss, dude. Who makes an Elsa reference in 2022, dude? You're like... It would have been 6 years ago yesterday, but it's 7 years ago as of today. So, that's bad. Big ass burgers. I don't really like big ass burgers. Do I like dicks? I've never tried dicks. Literally, and I don't know. I was gonna say figuratively, but that didn't work out. It's like supposed to be the Seattle In-N-Out, I guess. Dick's Burgers. Okay, alright, Zen's doing it for me. Thank you, man. Yo, Black Man. Thank you for the raid, dude. The big 117. Holy moly, dude. TT1 can't stand, bro. Rain City Burgers, maybe. TT1 doesn't play. TT1's a 2-on-2 degenerate, dude. Me against TT1 would be playing in a 2-on-2 game on shield battery, and then me like unallying him and backstabbing him like before we won the game. Can you actually do that? Can you backstab in shield battery? No, seriously. Can you like unally, or is that toggled off? Because like if we play 2-on-2, it'll be like 1-on-1-on-2, right? Just curious. TVP. No, man. Stop making me go on shield battery, dude. Last time TT1 came in here, this was like a week or two ago, he's like, let's go shield battery. And then like afterwards, I queued up for like 6 minutes and then there was like nobody. He's like, oh, there's like 200 people playing. And I'm like, okay. And I like queued up and like, it was like searching for game. Like I've been searching for longer than Rice Gum's been banned. And I'm like, okay, dude, this is too long, man. It's too long, dude. I mean, I get that there's all the 2-on-2 stuff going on, but like, come on, man. If I want to play 2-on-2, I'll just go play like Dota or something, you know? Yeah, it's like a 2-on-2 tourney or something, right? I'm an elitist, bro. Absolute elitist. I was hoping Striker would respond to me, but I want to practice my newfound PvZ. Alright, I guess we'll just go ladder. I lost like 100 points tilting, so I gotta re-get my points. Some good iced coffee. Damn, I hope everybody here learns what happens when you disrespect the big shoot, man. Hawk's not responding, dude. The big shoot. Oh, okay. Dude, Hatch, just cut it out with your whole pity party story, man. Nobody likes me. You don't love me. It's kind of like the whole like, you want other people to tell you that you're loved, and you just like guilt trip them until you get it. It's like, okay, man, come on, enough of that. Enough of that, bro. I remember back in like 2008 when TT1 was decent gamer. He doesn't play anymore. We got the big Protoss gods in here, man. We got Shoop, we got Plump, and we got the ghost of TT1. The ghost of TT1, man. Imagine if TT1 still played. Now he's just a full-on 2-on-2 degenerate. Absolute degenerate. You're playing in DPL? Is that like CPL +1, dude? It's like the better version of CPL? Oh, that's cool, man. I respect it. It's like Rookie Star League. I respect it, TT1. I respect it, man. I get it, dude. All that shield battery practice, you've kind of made it, huh? Let's go 15 scout. I've been trying some carrier builds, but I usually try it against well, I don't want to say garbage bins, but I just try it when, you know, first, I don't know, not on ladder, I guess. Bonnet is versus Terror and Dandy in the same match, dude. Stop, look at this guy name dropping, dude. Name dropping, dude. Acting like his tournament's, you know, actually legitimate, dude. Yeah, I get it. I'm not playing no range builds right now, man. Okay, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I get it, dude. I get it. I get it, man. You can actually go a 22 no range, and it's actually pretty sick. Dude, there's so many builds, man. I feel like PVT has more builds than PVZ. I've consumed them, they're like in my head, I just don't... It's Bonneth. It's Bonneth. Oh! Oh my god, dude. It's Bonneth! My second goon was supposed to block that, but I accidentally had him on I had the second goon rallied over there, man. Relax, dude. Just relax, TT1. TT1's gonna go, you just scouted and you don't block that, you know. Oh, you think I'm gonna leave? Okay, now I'm gonna leave because whoops. So I've seen people get like shuttle speed, but I'm not a shuttle speed Chad yet. I usually only get a one. Oh, why is my probe stupid? Alright, let's see what's going on. Let's see it. Is TT1 still here, dude? I'm gonna see the God mode PvT, man. Maybe TT1 will start playing some Starcraft again after this. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure there's no drop coming. I should have blocked it a little bit sooner. Oigo. Oh! 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 How come he won't attack? It's like almost bonus, you know what I mean? Is there another base? You gotta be careful of a push here. And they? Oh, okay. That's a timing. Wait, is he already out? No, he can't be out. That's a lot of Goliaths, my friend. We're just going Goliath, man, huh? It's going Goliath, man, huh? Is this guy gonna come out or what, man? Oh. So what is this? This is some... What the hell? What am I watching, dude? That was not a good fight. Naga! Oh my god. Regroup. I feel like my army's all bunched up. So what is this, dude? Does this guy have like some weird... Meteor champ. Oh! Yeah, I don't want to go for like these crazy. Well, I guess I could. Like, why not? I'm so confused. Like, what is this guy doing, dude? Is this guy just like hoping that I just like donk into him or something? Maybe I will. Hello! Oh, maybe if you if I do that too soon, then I guess they don't die. How do you tell somebody to naga? Does anyone know how to say naga in Korean, dude? Yikes, dude. Yikes! How do you say naga? No, I think he was just trolling, dude. Hey, guys in chat, what's up, man? Guys, I whistle by like blowing air into my, you know. Do you guys? I don't whistle by like blowing out. I whistle by blowing in. The big whistler. Yo, what's up, Omega? You're making some. Oh, you're making lunch, enjoying some brood war? Dude, thanks, man. Thanks for supporting the big JY stream, man. Averty! Averty's a god, man. You know who the biggest gods are in the foreign scene? There's 3 gods, okay? There's King Venom at the top, right? And then there's Zero, PL. And then there's all of the BSL admin, like Wordy. I don't know, do you still do BSL actually? Maybe you don't, maybe you're no longer a god. But, oh, I was gonna gateway expand. I'm so sad. I missed it. I was talking about the gods. Whatever. Wordy, Hatchet. Those guys are all gods, dude. Oh, I wanted to gateway expand to teach this TT1 kid a fat lesson, dude. Alright, I guess we'll just play. I just have, kind of have to wing it, I guess. Oh, Bopper. Oh, yeah. Cooper. Cooper. Usually I make the cannons like back, but if it's 2 cannons, I prefer to just make them up front because it's less likely that they will actually go for a Oh! Who is this? Cross? Kosinim? Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! What? What did I just watch? This guy's on a mission, dude. Oh my god, dude. This guy's griefing. What? What? Whistler, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Maybe he just didn't. He forgot to like send his. I think he forgot to like move his lings back or something. But I mean, it's not over. I mean, he was behind and he lost his lings and stuff. But I don't think it's over. All right, we'll rematch, I guess. I also lost my scouting probe because that was actually pretty bad for me too. Redemption City. Alright, we'll play. Oh, should I play Gat Expand? Gateway. I realize why all the pros like to play Gateway Expand, because all these damned good Zergs are too strong. They're too good. Too good, man. Let's bring it home. We'll go 9 gateway. Cool gate. Is that how you say it? It's my elementary, You guys think he's gonna go 9 pull again? Cool gate. Cool sun gate. Gate. That's how you actually pronounce it, dude. Damn, this ozone guy's an absolute Chad, huh? This Chad knows his stuff. So I'm just gonna play my usual style. I've learned a number of different builds. Ooh. 뭐야? Oi. Is he cross? Crossing him? Oh! Dude, you think this guy's gonna rage all in? I'll go for the anti-rage all in build. Oh. Rage all in, huh? I think this might guy might rage all in. Oh. Oh! Is this a rage all in, guys? I don't think it's a rage all in. The question is, do I have to make a cannon? Cannon? Well, we're about to see. He might be like searching for like well, let's see here. Oh, drone. Okay, well that's. So, oh my god, he just. Okay, I think he's looking for like the other. Okay. All right, so we're safe. So usually against something like this, we do want to make the cannon, but because I would like to push out to just like keep him honest, otherwise they just start getting kind of big. Oh, what the hell? I didn't even notice that. He's already amazing, so I'm not actually gonna go for a push. So we do want to go and scout. 가스. 가스. Oh, I can pull out what I learned in the snow VOD, guys. Oh, this guy's gonna let me be the snow, huh? Be the snow. Oh shoot. These outs are spurting out a little bit. Be the snow. What you doing, man? What are you doing? 오이구 오이구 두스타? Oh wow, my he had some really good drills there, huh? Respect. Oh, I feel like I should have had that if I just controlled that a little bit better. 오이고. Yikes, man. We're gonna go in for the big bust. The huge bust. Oh, I love my upgrade. Upgrade. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, cut it out. Oh. Oi. That's not good. I thought we were gonna win that. But he's pretty poor though. Really have to take some better fights, man. I'm really short on gas, guys. I actually don't feel... I mean, I think I'm okay, but I actually think I might be losing. I used up so much of my gas that, like... Now, I am happy about, like, my upgrades at least. It's kind of like my receiving goals. So I need to play, like, pretty defensive here, not overextend, because this is the kind of game that you could really lose if I get too comfortable. I lost this game. Oh, I was supposed to do so much damage with my 2-star, but I think we lost. I thought we did enough. His drone drill is really good, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Wait, what? How did I not get that? I thought I got that. No? +3. Wow. That's GG. I thought I had it with my 2-star, but the 2-star, like, it really eats into your gas. So if you don't do damage, then you're just kind of screwed. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I thought I had it, but... I'm so sad. I feel so sad. I don't know actually. What is it? 3 carapace? Lings have 35 HP, right? So 38. No, again, not against cannons, but let's go again. Oh no, it's alright. Oh, dude, I had like 10 zealots against 2 sunken colonies, but he had a really sick drill, so I'm sad that I didn't control my zealots better, but you have to credit his defense there, because I should have been able to win that game, but he recovered nicely, and I kept donking my units away, so I had no gas. And if you can't do critical damage against Zerg, so I did like moderate damage where I like killed his drones and stuff, but I donked my army twice, and so I had no army. So I liked my builds, so I'm happy. So overall, I'm happy with that game, because I knew the big mistake there was like I just thought I would have won immediately off of the zealot push. But his drones had something else to say, so I credit him. Because he had no anti-air after that either. But yeah, you can't delay your gas for that long, or else you just get, he contained me, but I broke out, and then, the game was just to survive until the end. Like, if I got top left, I think I win there, because I could go for the late game, like the never attack, just make some Dark Archons and Reavers and stuff. I wanted to go Reaver, but I was so poor that I couldn't. I mean, I could have, but maybe like I think a Reaver would have helped because he was using Dark Swarm. Like, I felt like I was trading relatively efficiently, and I was like 30 seconds away from getting to that critical mass of defense, but he did a good job of like applying pressure and not allowing me to get there. So I liked my game plan, just sit on bases, don't attack, given that I was playing from behind. So overall, I'm happy with how I played. Yeah, I mean, but he had mutas out on the map, and I was, oops, cracked there. Mutas on the map, so And I was playing 2-star, so you have to play aggressive there, or else you just get blasted. So yeah, a lot of like mechanical errors in terms of just like how I played, like unit control mistakes there. But I think the decisions were okay. So I'm generally happy when I make good decisions, but just, you know, like against any good Zerg, it's always going to be like dicey, just like, you know, you miss micro, you mess up a storm or something, you just lose. And that's PvZ, right? Like, there's nothing, you can't really do that much against that, because you kind of have to just accept that you're going to lose some percentage of games because, like, your control's not there, or, like, they out-controlled you, or, you know, things like that. And that's just StarCraft. You can't, like, complain about that. It's all about just the decisions. I know where to practice, know where to improve, and it's just execution. So yeah, that kind of build is, it's, oh jeez. Okay, guess I'm still doing this. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's PvZ. Like you can't complain about like every win loss. So unfortunately, his build slowed me down a little, so I'm actually not happy with that build. I was just talking a little much. Okay, so that's just the factory expand. Open the ultras, that's pretty standard by him, I think. So my tech is late, unfortunately. So that's gonna hurt. It is possible that he does go for like a push here. So we'll go up to 6. Oh! Dude! Dude, I was like, oh, he's gonna do this, but then like, I was waiting for my freaking, Zealots too. Oh, I'm so mad. I think I just lose this one. I mean, I'm sorry, I was like waiting for money for my Reaver. Whatever. So I mean, I got decent damage now, but not really. That's a really, really like greedy. You literally should never be able to do that. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. Observers. I don't know, observer speed? really? 나가. 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 This guy believes. 오 씨발 실론의 조선컴 조선컴 조선해라 조선. He said my computer's from the Joseon era. It's actually kind of rude. Isn't that kind of rude? I feel like it's kind of rude. See a dragon? What if that was the actual dragon though? Yeah, actually, that kind of computer would be really valuable, yeah. Yeah, that 3,000 minerals floating, dude. I wish I could spend it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. BRB. I'm back, guys. I am certainly back, everybody. Dude, are we gonna get a... Are we gonna get a shoop stream? Wait, are we getting a shoop stream or not, man? Because honestly, I need some more shoop in my life, to be honest. I could play another ladder game, I guess. Recouping my lost 100 points last night. Hawkins Struker. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's do it. 2400 Zerg. I like it. I like what I see. Yo, usually when I ladder around this time, I get like some god mode Koreans. It's like actually amazing practice. Alright. Let's apply such learnings to this. I will win this game, guys. I need to join like a Korean clan where I could just grind like games versus 2400 Zergs, man. This Foreigner Wasteland is just not cutting it. Yeah, like telecom. That's exactly what I need, man. Alright, we're gonna go 10 gate this time. Usually I like to play 9 gate on Eclipse, but this time I'm gonna play 10 gate. Kyopo. What's Kyopo? Oh. Is it though? Oh, overseas Korean. I don't mind though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting what I want. If what they need is somebody to pick on, they can pick on me. I'll make that trade. They'll be like, we're looking for, you know, a scrub to pick on and make fun of so we can feel better about our lives. And you need practice, so it works out, right? Pretty standard overpull. Yo, Shafir, man, what's up? Alright, so we're gonna play defensive T-Pen. Well, it depends. I mean, he hasn't scouted me yet, right? Is that 6 links? Oh, okay. Now we're gonna go 3 zone axis then. Because he hasn't scouted me, he's just going blind 4 links. Right? And I don't even see any more lings being built there, so that's all he's got. He's got 4 lings. It's pretty ballsy, I must say. Pretty ballsy. Wow, so he's just, is he really just gonna let this go? Well, I guess here we have to be careful with the big counterattack, so. I think he's gonna counterattack. Oh. Shield battery is pretty good. Battery. Is it Tomen, dude? mean, he lost his thing, so I'm pretty sure we can just literally hold the all in. I think we're safe. Because he also got lair, right? So, I mean speed, so his outs are just going for like some type of Ling all in, right? Or he might be teching to mute us maybe, but I think we're safe. Now he can be teching to mute us like very, very slowly. So I guess we should still be careful, but he's gonna be really poor though. So we'll just like hedge, obviously, just make a couple of cannons and stuff. And we'll just play it out like super. But I don't know, I don't think he's actually going to mute us, to be honest. He could be, but. So we'll just make non-stop zealots here. It's just a game of whack-a-mole at this point. Like, I highly doubt he is just going droning into Hydras here. I mean, droning into Hatchers. So we'll just make this Corsair. So I'll start up a second cannon MMA, just in case. And then we'll scout to see what's going on. And then if it's like Hydras, I'll cancel, right? Okay, so it has to be layer. Naga! This guy's stuck? Wait, is he actually playing it out? Wow. Respect to... Respecto. So what we can't enable here is him to just drone freely. So... See ya. See ya. Is it Toman? Oh, baby. Give me them points. Bad for you. You're a very likable young man until you play Protoss. What's going on there? Well, maybe I don't want to be likable. Maybe I want to be, you know, just like the enemy or the villain or something, you know? Maybe that's why I did that. Shoop. Dude, I really want to play more, but I gotta eat lunch. So sad. Do you think we're gonna get a shoop stream? Because if we get a shoop stream, I'll host the big shoop. All games feels like 60-40? What do you mean 60-40? Like I'm in an advantage spot? Yeah, that guy played very, like, risky, because he didn't scout and he went for Ling, and he was, like, not even chasing my zealots, so, like, in that game, like, we honestly just, like, I knew he was going all in, right? And, like, my shield battery was pretty awesome. You can't really underestimate a shield battery, because if you keep attacking the zealot, then I'll keep healing it, and my probes do a lot of damage, so... Create an NFT. Sub Camel. Should I create an NFT, dude? Do CoinGate? You guys like CoinGate? I'll probably just chill for like the next 10 minutes until I have to eat. So if you guys wanna... Wait, should I bring the dog in here? You guys wanna have some Kylo stream before I eat some lunch? Oh, buddy. The place we got him in has like a new corgi puppy that we really want. Or I want, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Kylo, bud, you're famous. He's a famous boy. Imagine having the power to create emote after emote. I know. I think Shoop would actually be like an NFT god. Right? Hey Kylo, Happy New Year's, man. You having a good day? Y'all having a good day? Yo, Sheep, I'm serious, man. Sheep's gonna be like an artist, man. Dude, this Korg is just chilling, bro. He's just chilling. Sheep's gonna be like in one of those like YouTube, like those millennial money. He like, hey, by day I work like this boring corporate job, but by night I create NFTs by extracting people's public pictures online and making them look funny. My primary income is, 10% of what I make on the side. Free BC, man. BC's gonna come back. That should have been a Pylon Show topic. Talk about CoinGate. Yeah, I really want to see BC back. I like BC. I love Rain, but I also like BC. 3 years gonna be featured article about how being a multimillionaire at 35 is boring. Shoop will be in 40 under 40 Forbes, talking about his success, giving a TED talk about like following your passions in life. These Maruchan cup noodles. Yo, put some respect on Maruchan cup noodles, man. Those are god tier. God tier, man. Cup noodle tier list. Honestly, yo, what if we had a Shoop stream where he creates his art? He like has like an hour of himself just creating his art and just like live streaming it and like, because what I really want to see is like Shoop giggling to himself, like by himself on the computer as he's like making these emotes. You know what I mean? Like that's what I need. That's what I need in my life. Like anytime Shoop comes out with like a new, like. Anytime, I'm gonna call it a drop. It's gonna be a drop, dude. The Shoop drop. You know what I mean? And you gotta be like part of an exclusive membership to like hear about the drops. And then Shoop would just like create emotes and then like, he won't even have a regular streaming schedule. You know how like Twitch partners need like streaming schedules? You just have to follow him on Twitch and get alerts. And when Shoop's live, you go around, you tell a friend, and Shoop's gonna make a new emote, and he's gonna drop it at some time in the future as an NFT, and he's gonna sell it. So you can watch the artist in action, and you can buy it. Dude, that'll be amazing, man. Shoot, man, I'm giving you ideas. You can make a lot of money in this foreign brood war scene, man. How do you protect an NFT though? You can't, right? Like what if the emotes are unique to the person who owns it? Holy crap, that would be amazing. But you can't, right? Because then anyone can just like download and copy the image, right? And then they'll just use it themselves. Damn. Or Shoop will have like a website where he shows all of his collection, and then he like has the owner, and then if anybody in the community sees people using the emotes that Shoop created but they don't own it, then the community will just flog that person, you know. So it'll be like a community driven effort to protect Shoop's art, you know. That'd be crazy, man. But really, you know, maybe you could create a great emote for like $3, you know. That would actually be really fun, right? Like you have all these emotes, but only you could use it. But you have to do like an honor policy. Like once you sell your emote to somebody else, you have to like drop it, you know? I would pay like $3 for like a god tier emote. And if it's like really good, you know, cause Shoop's just like spamming emotes himself, and I'm like, yo, I want that one, right? You know, like during like BSL, you know, he's gonna create like a Gypsy emote, and if like Gypsy wins or something, like he's gonna drop the big NFT, and then people are like, holy crap, I need that one because that dropped when Gypsy won BSL or something, you know. And then all of like Gypsy's court is gonna fight for it. They're gonna like bid, you know, like the $40 emotes or something. But the problem is, emotes are locked by like Twitch and like Discord. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't even use them because it's like dependent on the server or the channel. So your emotes can't follow. Like your emotes can't follow you, right? Because you're limited by like Twitch and whatever. But that'll be nuts. That'll be nuts, man. Kyle, you hear all that? You hear this great business idea, buddy? Yeah? Kyle's just chilling, dude. Not even moving around, dude. He's just chilling. Chilling in daddy's arms. Yeah, but... Alright, well, this was fun. Had a lot of... some good games and chill today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And... yeah, hope you guys have a happy New Year's. And hopefully I'll be streaming more later. So, peace out, guys.